250 pounds, 6'7" inches tall, black man, walking at you from the other side of the street and at the middle of the night. He takes a stride closer. Is that an earring you see? A stride closer. His pants seem to sag. A stride closer. He's wearing all black. You start to worry about what this guy will do to you. A stride closer. He's wearing a snapback. A stride closer. You see a tattoo on his face. A stride closer. You think you see him reaching into his belt for something. You panic. You don't run, but you walk as fast as you can away from him. Away from him until he's gone. 175 pounds. 5 feet, 7 inches, white man. Walking from the same direction. You don't worry. You just keep walking at the same pace, normally, steadily. But wait. He still has the same potential as that black man had. Because we're all created equal, aren't we?
Yes.
We're all created in his image, aren't we?
Yes.
But we are all stereotyped based on how we look, based on our ethnics and our backgrounds. Now let's take a stride to the past. Past the Civil War, to the dawn of racism. Slavery. PBS Org said 12.5 million Africans were sent to the New World. 12.5 million. That's a huge number, and a huge start to end racism. A long, cruel, 245-year start. After the Civil War, all the slaves were set free from the Union. Black men and women started sprinting towards the finish line until they stopped. They got a cramp. Segregation. After they fought for the freedom, they had to fight for it again. Imagine all the rights you have. Taking a bus, hanging out, sitting where you want to sit, going to the school you want to go to. Now imagine all of that being taken away from you. You can't go to that certain store in the mall. You can't talk to your friends. You can't even go to this school because something as simple as the color of your skin. Because you're an outcast. This is something a man, Martin Luther King Jr., protested, and he won with his famous I Have a Dream speech. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. Or so he thought. Don't get me wrong. This gave many the rights they deserve, but many are still segregated today. This speech only sent them to the end of the race, with only one more stride to being free at last. 2000s. Racism doesn't seem like a big issue, does it? But it is. Police officers abusing their powers to express their ideas to different races. Problems in Ferguson. Sean Bell killed of 50 bullets entering his car a night before his wedding. Patrick Dordsman shot in the chest after asked where to buy weed. Hyena Jones, a 7-year-old girl, shot in her sleep by a SWAT team. You may not think about it, but there's a lot of little racist things you do all day. Like separating the white binders and all the colored binders on purpose in math. Asking black people, hey, you want to go get some KFC? I personally have been attacked racially by someone who I should not name a couple years back because of my white skin can't keep up with my Mexican last name. All of these things are refraining me and many others to cross the finish line. So I leave you with one question today. Will there ever be a final stride to end the race? And will we shake each other's hand after it?